Hello. Glad to be back.
KNOC, Natchitoches, G240EY, Natchitoches. Throwbacks and good vibes all day, every day. We are 95.9, The Bounce. Natchitoches' home for urban vibe. And now, you're listening to Talk Back Natchitoches with Pastor Steve Harris.
Good morning, Natchitoches. Talk back, Natchitoches family. It is good to be cruising like Monday morning. I know you meant Sunday morning, but we're cruising like Monday morning. It's just good to be back from off of the water. And I listen, I know everything was being navigated well back here at the Bounce. We're going to do what we've always done, and that's begin with the word of prayer. Come with us now. Lord God, how we thank you, praise you, glorify, magnify, and lift you up. But this is the day that you've made, and we're going to rejoice and be exceedingly glad in it. For, Lord, it is you who have made us and not we ourselves. Lord, we thank you for what you're doing and what you've already done. Lord, we pray now that this segment will be informative, inspiring, and impactful. And we'll just give you the praise, glory, and adoration for all you've done and all that you're going to do. It is in the matchless and marvelous name of the Lord Jesus Christ that we do pray. Amen, amen, and amen. Listen, we're just glad to be back, and we're just asking you to share and like Lottie Dottie and everybody come on in. My next door neighbor, amen. And a lot of times she probably don't see me as much as she used to,
right,
because I'm in and out from over my dad's to my house. But listen, it's just a blessing because we've been on one another a long time,
right.
And I want her to introduce herself because I know her as Miss Ghost. But she has a wonderful husband, and I love him to life, and I want her to introduce herself and let us know who she is.
Hey y'all, I'm Janet Ghostin Brown, and my husband is Louis Charles Brown.
All right.
And like Steve said, we live right there.
That's right.
Next door neighbors.
We live. Let me tell you where we live. We live in one of the only probably two communities in Natchitoches Parish that are predominantly black.
Mm-hmm.
Shady Grove is a black community, but Payne subdivision is a black community, and this is what we say. We're not trashy, but we are classy.
Yep. We bring in the class.
That's right. And with that being said, Janet has a initiative that we're just proud of the fact that if you go in Payne subdivision, you see a lot of signage that the people are buying in, and just tell them just a little bit about what you're doing, what inspired you to do it, and because you've been on, how long you been in Payne subdivision?
Well, my family's been there for probably over 50 years.
Wow.
Yeah, we were one of the first few homes in Payne subdivision.
Yeah. Because you got right on the corner there, you got who we call Brother Kibo, and I've been meaning to check on him because he's had some things that medically been going on.
Yeah, he and his wife.
Okay. So I think he was one of the first ones to come in.
Right.
Then we lost Brother Mitchell and his wife.
Yep, they were long-time residents.
Yep. And we just a close-knit family.
That's right.
I wasn't born there, but I couldn't wait to get there.
That was the place to be.
That's right.
Payne sub.
And every year we've been having a Juneteenth. celebration. Oh, we have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we don't like the idea of folk coming through there and doing some things they ain't got no business.
Right.
Because if you come through there and do some things you ain't got no business, we may not have cameras everywhere.
That's right.
But we got eyes everywhere, and we gonna tell them.
Uh-huh.
Yes, we
That's
are.
what I was telling Tori about my mama. You
That's
know,
right.
she come out there and put her hands on
Come
her hips and
on.
look up and down that
You
street.
know
like,
what's going on.
You better get it right.
That is our ADT.
That's right.
Yes, indeed. And it reports to the police
That's
station.
right. That's right.
So, with that being said, Janet, what inspired you to just get involved and look? I know them signs cost some money.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They did.
Great
But
signs.
and I got to shout out my cousins from Houston because they donated money
Oh wow.
to help me get the signs.
Yes,
So
yes.
they paid half and I paid half.
Okay,
And I still got a bunch of signs in my
Okay.
storage. So
All right.
if these get torn down or whatever,
Y'all tear
I'm
them
gonna
down.
put some
I'm
more
gonna
up.
tell you again. I'm telling. Because I know ain't nobody from Payne Southern being tired of that.
I'm telling you.
You must be coming in to Payne Southern. And then when you driving in, you know, we used to have like a cleanup every year and things like that. And so I want to talk about that too. Or we're going to have another cleanup and when it's going to be and things. So come on. Let me start cutting you off. Let me shut up.
So the thing is, like you said, I love the community and the people who've been there. And you know, from outside looking in, people say, "Oh, this is a trashy, crime-infested area,"
Right.
but they don't know the people who have been there.
Right.
You
This
know.
is home.
This is home.
Right.
And we, like you said, we're a close-knit community, and it's a lot of good people that live in that area.
Right.
You know, and so I figured when I turn into Payne and I see all this trash and stuff everywhere,
Right.
and I hate it, you know, and so I know that the other residents felt the same way.
Right.
So I took it upon myself. I said, well, I'm not gonna wait for nobody else to clean up.
That's right.
I'm gonna start doing it myself.
Right.
And
right.
if people come on and help me, fine. If not, God will give me the strength
Yes,
to
indeed.
do what I can do.
Yeah.
And so other people just start coming. What can I do to help? You know. And a lot of the older residents that can't get out there, they would stop and say, I really appreciate what y'all are doing.
Yes.
I wish I could get out there and help. And they would offer, here,
Right.
go have lunch.
That's right.
They would
That's
offer
it.
money, you know.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
said, no, we don't want that. They
Yeah,
said, take
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
You and your husband or whoever's with you, y'all go have lunch on me,
Yeah.
you know, and stuff like that. Let me know if there's anything you need, trash
Yeah,
bags,
yes.
or whatever. And so that's been the response that we've gotten. And it just brings, I just love getting out there, picking up the trash and walking,
It just
exercising.
makes you feel so proud.
Yeah.
And look, you and your husband can walk.
Yeah,
shucks.
yeah.
Walk my legs
But
out.
he got me beat though.
Oh, yeah.
That man, he
does.
like to walk like 5 miles a day.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, so
He's
I
looking great too.
yeah, I need to give him a program.
Me too. Yeah, my wife too.
Yeah.
Oh, you heard that?
Yeah,
Okay.
we need to start a Payne Sub walking
That's right.
club,
That's
you
it.
know.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why I really wanted to get out there and do it, and just try to turn the neighborhood around, you know.
I remember we'd go and pick up the paper and pick up everything, but we didn't have the signs. So in less than a day, all of a sudden, stuff back down there again. I guess they saying that we're gonna give them something to really pick up.
Yeah, and you know people have that mentality, they
Yeah.
don't care, and they be
Right.
like, well, somebody's gonna pick it up, you know.
Right.
So let me
Right.
give them something to do. So we still see that, and a lot of residents will say, is it doing any good? You know what y'all doing?
It is.
And I said, I think so. And I don't care if they throw it down there. I'm gonna pick it up.
That's right.
You
That's
know,
right.
I'm gonna show you. We're gonna keep this neighborhood clean.
And we just have to have people. And I don't really think it's the people that's in Payne Southern.
It's a lot of
I
people
think
that
it's
come
people that
in.
come in and they throw their trash out.
Mhm.
And I know there's other things that we would like to do, like even investing in some trash places where you don't have to throw the stuff away. I mean, throw it in the street. Have a trash thing so you can deposit it.
But you know they're not gonna do right by
Yeah.
you. And
Yeah.
because I thought about that, and I said, you know what's gonna happen is people gonna start taking their house trash and putting there.
Wow.
You know, it's just, and then that's gonna be a headache for whoever's got to clean that up. And
Absolutely.
So I said I was against that,
Okay.
putting out trash cans everywhere.
Right.
You know, that would just be another problem.
Yeah.
We need to just learn to not throw your trash out. Wait till you get to your house.
Right.
Or wait till you get to somewhere where you can dump your trash.
Right.
You know,
Right.
and not dump it here. And we're not gonna put out trash cans for them to throw in trash.
Right.
Take your trash with you.
Yeah.
It's not our job. It's not our
remember.
responsibility to be picking up
And I know
your
you
McDonald's
remember,
bags and stuff. You know.
I know you remember better than me when they had the trash compactor back in the back.
On the
there.
back. Yep.
And I think it was a white woman or
Yep.
something.
Was dumped back there.
Got dumped back there or something like that. And so they removed those things from back there. You know.
I remember that.
So you know, and I don't think I was there at that particular time when that happened. But still and yet, when people are not accountable for putting down things, and so one of the things we're able to do again is that if we can put together an organization and pass ordinances that says if you throw down trash, that you're gonna get fined.
You're gonna get fined.
Yeah.
And that's what we need. We need that.
Yeah. So and we already have the organization. We just got to put some teeth to it.
That's right.
And things like
That's
that
right.
to let folks know when we meet what we do, what's the vision, and we know what the vision is.
Yeah.
To continue to make Payne subdivision classy and not trash.
We want to make it beautiful.
Yeah.
We want to make it inviting, you know.
Absolutely.
Because my aunt came from Texas and she said, I'm just so proud of y'all. Because when I came into the neighborhood, it was so clean and then I felt invited.
Right.
And just keep that up.
Yeah.
You know, keep that up. You know. So that gave us the boost to want to keep doing what we're doing.
BJ, you got that park in the back. You got a gazebo that they put back there and things like that. You know, it's just all of us working together to make a better community.
That's right.
You know, you remember I talked about the difference between a neighborhood and a community. You know, community has to have unity.
That's right.
Because you can't have community without unity.
That's right.
It's all a part of the word.
Because one person or two people can't do everything.
That's right.
You know, we got to have some help on board. You know?
Absolutely.
And you know, with anything that you're trying to do, it's usually only going to be a few core people that really, really step up and help do what needs to be done.
Absolutely.
And so what I wanted to do was have representatives from each street. If I could get one person or two people from each street to be the leader for that street, you know, and report back to me or whoever, you know, and we can meet every so often, every month or whatever, and talk about what's going on in your street. You know, how's the trash going? You know,
it's almost like a competition. Keep your street cleaner than the next one. And it sends a sense of pride.
That's right. And we can do that. We can have programs like that. Where you get a gift card or we get to have a pizza party for your street. Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or get a sign for your street. This is the cleanest street in Payne subdivision. All kind of little things like that to encourage folks to want to, you know, take pride in the neighborhood.
So what else?
Okay, and let me see. And you know what? Since we started in December, picking up trash, we have collected more than 1,233 gallons of trash.
Y'all heard that?
Yep.
Wow.
That's how much, and it's taken us that long to just get it back up to where we can manage.
Yeah.
You know.
Because I remember, I don't know what possessed folks to come right there close to where Big Mike is at in the other young man who does the
that little creek area right there.
And we had cleaned that area up real good at one time. All of a sudden, they literally threw their trash bags and things right there.
Bags, yep. And then that was happening on the front too recently.
Right.
And the people, they had their names actually in the garbage.
No.
So I'm saying, this has got to stop. And I opened it and I said, okay, I see the address. So the last time it happened, I went to the house.
Oh, wow.
And I said, I have your trash. And then they were like, how do you know it's mine?
Your name is on it.
Your name. I opened the bag and your name is in there.
Yeah.
And so, but I found out why they were doing it, because they didn't have the money to pay the person to pick up the trash. And so they got behind. And then the boyfriend was just taking it and putting it up there on the front.
Right,
and I said, oh no, we're not going to do this.
Yeah,
You need help.
Right.
I will help you.
Right.
The community will come together and help you.
Right. We can take it right up there to the dump place that they throw it away.
Right.
And then I know Charlie.
Yeah.
Charlie, he does this for a living, but he's one of those people that if he can help in the community, he will.
Yeah. Because he supplies me with trash bags.
Okay.
And he'll come, all I have to do is leave the bags on the side of the road and tell him what street.
Right.
And he'll make sure to pick up all the bags that we collect the trash.
We got good neighbors.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And so I told him, I said, well, I'm glad I came by here to talk to you, to see why this was happening.
Right.
And she said, I didn't know where he was taking the trash and dumping it, but don't do that. Don't take it up to the front. I'll come by and get your trash and take it. Yeah.
Is that the way you were raised?
Exactly. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Yeah. But I found out why it was happening.
Right.
So she said, okay, I'll tell him. And I said, I'll get you a trash can.
And got it fixed.
And I'll talk to Charlie, and we're going to get this paid up so that you won't have that problem. And then you can get up on your feet and then start paying.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? She did not go and make a big scene and scandalize the person. She went and saw, what's the situation?
What's the problem?
And can I help?
That's right.
That's how we used to do in our communities.
That's right.
If something was going down that we knew wasn't supposed to go down, we didn't shun from the issue. We went and confronted it and said, what can we do?
What can we do to help you?
Yeah,
because I don't want to see this.
That's right.
I don't want your trash bags up here.
Because it's a reflection on all of us.
That's right.
They don't say that person is nasty or thing. They say Payne subdivision.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And so we want to change that. And then Mr. Stampley donated that sign up front.
Okay.
That was at the snow cone little
shop. Right.
He donated that sign, and I got my cousin Sophia Burton. She's going to do us a big sign.
Come on.
That's going to go up there.
Yes, indeed.
And then in the spring, we're going to plant roses. Yeah. We're going to get the knockout roses, and hopefully people will donate for that. And we're going to plant roses all over.
My money's already, whatever it needs, I'm going to get it.
Yeah.
Because I just think the world of what you're doing, and if we can't physically do it, we can at least give a little bit. And if all of us give a little bit, we'll have a lot. Yeah. And I'll be transparent with that. Whatever donations I get, I want you to know where your money is going. Yeah. So that's something we want to do in the spring is plant roses. What else we gonna do? Let me make sure I don't forget nothing. You hear that little squeal? Oh, probably me. Listen, we're gonna take a little break, and when we come back, she's got a plethora of things, and she's in touch with the right people, from our parish president to our parish representative. And so we'll take this break and we'll be right back. All right.
Okay.
So, you just got it lined
out. I had to sit down and write all my stuff out because I didn't want to go blank.
How many pounds? 12 pounds?
It was approximately 1,233 gallons of trash.
That's a lot.
Yep.
What was
it?
It
looked like squeal.
Oh, y'all heard it a little bit, yeah.
I'm not hearing it through the on the
airway.
But I'm hearing it from somewhere.
So we be on YouTube. So I can show mama.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
good, cool. I should have bought some lipstick and stuff. I
Ah.
need to comb my hair because I said, Mama be on the radio.
And your niece on there.
Oh, she
She
is?
need to go.
Oh, okay, good.
Sister Helen and Sister Tasha, I saw you last night, baby.
Okay.
Sister Sharon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Shanita, you see what she's telling you.
What she
Oh,
say? Good
good.
morning, Janet. Keep up the good work. Oh, okay.
Alicia. What all of them?
Okay.
God bless y'all. God bless you. Y'all share, like, and invite because your views, and then on the last week you were given a game. We got another one coming up, but you got to stay tuned in order for you to know how to win. So win different things that we're doing. And yes, our good friend and father figure, Pop Green, passed away. Two iconic folks with the last name Jackson, Mr. Coach Robert Jackson. Condolences to him and to Jesse Jackson, who I
I got 10
believe
seconds.
Again, that number is 318-467-6282 or jwodom.insurance.com.
All right. Somebody said, welcome back. Welcome back. Y'all remember that?
Yeah, welcome back, Carter.
Yeah, welcome back, Carter. Listen, Sister Ghostin Davis.
Brown.
Ghostin Brown, I'm sorry.
Amy Davis.
I don't know why I saw you, Davis. I remember the Davises that were in Payne subdivision as well.
Uh-huh.
Sister Brown. You've been doing a whole lot of work. You know, got things that you want to see done, and you know who you have to see to get it done.
Mm-hmm.
I think we mentioned something about we wanted some lighting out there.
Yeah. And we were talking to our parish councilman, Bobby Braxton.
Braxton, right.
And he's been real good getting back with me and letting me know the feedback from
Great.
from the
parish
president.
president. Okay.
And so what we were talking about was, I thought about solar street lights.
Oh yeah.
And I said, now this is something I can do.
Mm-hmm.
And they cost like maybe $100 for each one.
Okay.
And then SWEPCO have used poles that we could get.
Wow.
And it would be just having somebody put them up.
Yes.
And then Bobby said, well, wait a minute, let me talk to the parish president and see if what he has to say about actually getting street lights.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And he came back and he said, well, we don't know about that because it's always got to figure in who's going to pay for what. And then when the plant closed in Campton, we lost like $1 million
Oh
in
yeah, we
grant
lost
money.
right at $1 million in what they call tax money
Right.
that went to the parish. Yeah.
And so I said, well, no, he said, well, maybe we can get what's called safety lights.
Mm-hmm.
And I had never heard of
Well,
that.
the type of lighting that you're talking about though is when you talk about solar, there is no reoccurring cost
Right.
once you got them up. You know, and if we a 501c3, the particular organization, we can partner with the parish, but we don't need the parish to get the actual grant to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because this is about community. It's not about an individual getting paid.
Yeah,
or anything.
right.
And we may have to pay to get it up.
Yeah.
So that's probably what their biggest concern is. If it was hooked to their grid, their electric grid, that means somebody got to pay for it.
Yeah.
You know.
Because one of the guys from SWEPCO told me, he said it will cost about $500 per light and pole, you know, all that being put in.
Right.
It costs about $500. And then the electricity to run it all the time, you know, it's like, who's going to pay for that?
Right,
You know?
right.
So,
So I believe that where there's a will, there is a way that it can happen. And I think your way is a better way. And then just about getting the poles and getting them installed. You know, because I've seen that. Even if you wanted to put it in your own yard,
Right.
those solars. Yeah.
And that will reflect so much light on
Oh,
these
yeah.
streets. You
Absolutely.
know? Yeah, because we don't have to
Absolutely.
have it just on the corners. We can like put it in the yard. Everybody gets some.
Right.
And that will light up like every street out there.
Absolutely.
You know?
And I don't know how many streets do we actually have.
It's about 7.
Yeah. I know, you know, but anyway, we'll do our math and things and know what we have to do, and we'll get it done. And so, talked about the light. Somebody was talking about at one time, we got some good streets. I want to say again to the engineer who engineered that project, those roads were Nick Verrett. They were put together very well, and he helped to get the funding and things like that, along with Fontaine and others, helped to get the funding. Our thoughts now, though, are they need to come in and put some gravel or some quick mix on the shoulder of the roads.
Yeah.
So that it doesn't, the water doesn't get up under the base and
You
tear
need
the
a way.
whole road
Right,
up.
right,
Yeah. Because if it took 30 years to get them fixed, I mean, you know, to put new roads down, we don't want 30 more years to just keep them up.
I'm telling you, right.
Yeah. So that's the reason. Please, Payne, get involved. Sister Brown is here. She's very just amicable, a person that you can talk to and reach out to, and she's non-judgmental, and we can get things done.
That's right, we can.
Yeah. So, what's some other things?
And some other things that I want to do is get our ditches cleaned out.
Oh yeah.
Because all the drains are stopped up with trash and old grass clippings that's turned into hay, and it's clogging up the drain system. So I'm going to try to recruit some young people to come out and help clean those ditches out. All over.
And I can tell you now, you know, my tractor, I just got to probably get somebody who want to come and help do it, and take that tractor and scoop it out, you know, because again, when they came in and they did a whole lot of work there, some of those ditches, I think some of it came worse than being better.
Right.
So the water needs to drain, because I know we had never had any flooding per se, even though you got that ravine right there.
Right.
We had never really had any flooding, except when you got all this trash and things like that. And listen, one day I looked up, there's a doggone refrigerator floating down, through the sky. I'm like, this is crazy, you know? And so, and then, I don't know if you remember James Kaysen.
Yeah.
That's my boy, and he talks to me, and he wanted to know about his house, who's liable for the big tree that fell.
Yeah.
And I'm like, James, I can tell you now, ain't nobody finna take no ownership of that tree.
I'm telling you,
that tree belongs to God.
I'm telling you, yep. That tree will sit right on that house until kingdom come.
And so, you know, we asked about did the electric company own it? you know, because, you know, the electric company would be liable for it. Well, did the city own the tree? We don't know who owned the tree. Nobody wants to own the tree. When somebody got to pay for the tree, nobody wants it.
Nobody wants the tree. Like behind my house, it's a whole
That's
bunch
right,
of trees.
that's right. A line
right
of
there.
trees right there.
And I'm going to have to be the one to get them cut down.
That's right.
So.
And so, you know, and I don't know if it's a thing of whether we can actually, for the sake of beautification and making sure nobody, because those trees, listen, when storms come and things like that, look, that trees could fall and injure a whole lot of people.
That's right.
Because they not no small trees.
No, they've been there forever. Those are some big trees.
Yeah.
And I want to get up out the bed when the storm and the winds come because I'm scared.
That's right. Because
those big trees
you know,
falling.
that's right. And God has kept us.
Yeah.
Thank God. God has kept us.
He has.
So with that being said, we're gonna take another break here, and we'll be right back to talk about the classiness of Payne.
That's right.
Yeah. I finally, y'all saw my shirt from Endless Payne with Pat.
You wore it?
Oh, I wore it too. I wore it on the ship. I run around. I was walking around. It's like, wow, I like that shirt. Where you get that shirt from? I had the tag on it. And one of the guys from on the cruise, he says, "Can I get this off of you?" I was like, "No, leave that on. This is a designer piece right here. You want one?" Let me tell you, we got some talented people in Payne subdivision.
Yes, we do.
And they are really bragging about Pat. Pat Johnson. You know Pat, huh? Pat is what's her name? Stella's son. Stella, is Stella going by Johnson? You know, BJ. That's his mama too.
What was the name
I
of
probably
that
know him if I
street?
see him, but I don't know a whole lot of people by name.
You got 3 seconds.
And we are back. Miss Brown. Is that, I got it right?
You got it right. The color brown, it's me.
That's it. So you've been in contact with the right people concerning street lights. What else?
Oh, our next cleanup is Saturday coming.
Oh wow!
And
we're not sure whether we're gonna be in New Orleans Saturday coming, bringing the children down there, or hopefully today we'll find out about Pastor Pop Joe Green's funeral. But this Saturday coming, we gonna have it out, y'all. Cause everybody ain't going to New Orleans.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
We can't take but about, I think we got about 40 something scheduled, and of that 40 something, probably you got about 5-10 chaperones that's going along, because we even though you may have the best kids in the world, when you go to a new place, you look at different things.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. You gotta be vigilant at all times.
That's it.
Yeah.
And so, tell us about what time does it start?
I'm usually out there at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
And I'll stay up to the front of Payne for about 30 minutes.
Right.
In case somebody wants to come by and they need gloves or bags, or I have some grabbers.
The city used to offer those.
I remember that. I remember that one time. We got a whole bunch of grabbers and stuff like that. And I've purchased quite a few. But I'm always taking donations to get more.
Okay.
And if anybody wants to donate contractor garbage bags, because they work better. far as
The contractor.
the contractor
Right.
bags,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Which I'll take the other bags too for light trash, but when I have to pick up sticks and stuff, it helps to not
Right.
tear up as
Right.
easy.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because those I know those contract bags, they don't tear.
Yeah, they don't really tear
And
up.
then sometimes you dragging them things,
Mhm.
and if they not of some
Yeah, there's a regular
decent
trash
quality-
bag, you got
oh,
holes.
that's right.
Yep, the trash everywhere.
You drag.
Yep. So
You busy trying to pick up the trash, and the trash is just getting out in
Right.
other places.
Because
So,
that's what my husband was doing Saturday.
Okay.
We got out there and picked up
all right.
the
so,
trash.
so now, is there a cash app or anything
Yeah.
like that you can give that we can send donations?
Yep.
to help?
$ Janet Ghostin.
Okay.
Yep. You can
And-
send it to
and-
me
and
on
she's
Cash
gonna
App.
put it on our feed here on the bounce.
And I also have a GoFundMe page.
Okay,
You
cool.
Just look up my name and it'll pop up. And
That's awesome.
mhm.
Yeah,
And
because what folk don't understand, and I don't know why we do this, we all benefiting from it, and nobody giving but one or two people.
yeah, right.
Come
right,
on,
Right.
let's not. We're better together.
Right.
We get more done
That's
when
right.
there's more income.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And I've had
there's
quite
a
a few
better
people.
outcome.
Right. I had quite a few people pledge to give. As soon
Right.
as they're able, they're gonna give for these supplies or whatever we need. And
And
the
let me
roses
encourage
and
you.
stuff.
Yeah, let me encourage you.
Mm-hmm.
Satan will make you never feel able
Yep.
to give.
That's right.
But I discovered that my grandfather was a farmer.
Mm-hmm.
There were times that he didn't have nothing but a seed.
Mm-hmm.
But because he had a seed, it met a need. And when it met that need, he was able to give more because he planted a seed
That's right.
that gave him fruit.
That's right. Amen. To
And
that.
the seed gave him more fruit than what seed he planted.
Mm-hmm.
See, when you plant a one kernel of corn, you don't just get one ear.
Mm-hmm.
You get several
You get a whole
ears.
stalk.
That's right.
Yeah.
So let me encourage you. Maybe you feel like you've been given and things, but you probably just been sowing in the bad soil.
Mm-hmm.
This is good,
Yeah.
good dirt
That's right.
that is going to give you an increase.
That's right.
Yeah. So we got that down where you can help, and you can best believe mine will be sent today.
And my last name is spelled Goston.
Okay.
Ghostin. We it's a lot of us and we spell it all different kind
For
of ways.
real?
But my last name is
Please.
spelled
Yeah,
Goston.
please make sure that that's spelled right, cause we don't want you sending it to the wrong place. Did you get that? We gonna make sure you got that. I sent something. No, you ain't sent it to me because I never got
Yeah,
it.
I never received it.
Yeah. So that's how others can help partner
Mm-hmm.
in it, and you don't have to necessarily be from Payne subdivision.
That's right. That's right.
You can
Anybody
just
can,
be a
can
person
donate. Yeah, that's right.
Who? Let me tell you something. When I think about Lakeview, if it had not been for people I went to school with from Payne subdivision, Clarence, Campty, all over was a part that once a Gator,
Always a gator. Yeah.
and there's some great things that's coming up. We always competing. I think and I believe we should win the state title this year in basketball.
Okay.
We're looking real good.
Yeah.
They're looking real good. So, what's some other things?
So it's just about being positive. Positivity, beauty,
Yeah.
and most of all, what God wants us to show is love.
Right. And so you were talking about planting some roses and
yep.
things, up toward the front.
Yeah. And in certain spots all over the neighborhood,
Okay, yeah.
just making it beautiful. When you come in there and seeing something pretty,
Right.
and knowing that these people care about where they live,
And again, this is one of two places in Natchitoches Parish that is a predominantly black community.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
You may say Clarence, but Clarence has both black and white in it. Canty is basically the same ways, but Payne subdivision and Shady Grove are predominantly black communities.
Right.
Let's talk about this. At one point, it had been sagaciously suggested that we would annex Payne subdivision into Natchitoches. You and I have heard both the pros and the cons.
Right.
And if you're like me, I don't want to force nothing down the people of Payne subdivision's throat.
Right.
And I want to be totally transparent too. Because one of the things that was always asked me is our utilities and things will go up. Now, one thing I need to say that you are already getting water from the city.
Right.
I don't know whether there would be any other costs, but there was some pushback. And they have that right.
Yeah.
And for what their arguments were, hey, I wasn't fighting that.
Yeah.
Many of the folks just thought this was an ideal, to switch power. Hey, and it's done. It's done on every side. But at the end of the day, my stance was what's best for Payne subdivision.
Right.
It ain't about what's best for Natchitoches.
It's what's best.
Don't get me wrong. I'm concerned about the plight of Natchitoches. And let me just say this about that. You people who acting as though Natchitoches is the worst place to live in now, you are I'm gonna just say why I feel you're a cockeyed liar. Because if Natchitoches is bad because now it's got a black mayor, it was bad when it had them white mayors too.
Yes, true.
So stop all that foolishness because that ain't nothing but racism. It's nothing but racism for you to point out all the things about this particular mayor because I know things about other mayors that y'all don't want to talk about.
That's right.
So let's cut out that. And I don't want to get involved with that because we talking about Payne subdivision right now.
Right.
But we got folks that's dear to us that I'm not going to allow you to cut their throats and watch them bleed out.
Right.
And I'm seeing you with the knife.
That's right. Yeah.
We
don't need
if
that.
I see you with the knife, I don't care what color you are, I'm going to name you.
Call it
So
like you see it.
So stop playing with me. Now, with that being said, let me get what have you heard about that?
When I talked to Bobby Braxton, he said that that's something that the parish president was wanting us to do, is come on in and be annexed. But he said that a lot of the residents just pushing against it and don't want it.
Right.
And I said, well, yeah, that's true. You got some that's for it and some that's against it.
Right,
And you see a lot of, when you're on the side that I'm on, you want, like you said, to push for everything that we can get, the benefits of being
right. And
part
what
of the
was
city.
the benefit?
Yeah.
And
you have a lot of residents that feels like they don't want them to get in our business.
Right.
I want to keep doing what I'm doing over here.
Right.
But then there's the ones that wants positive change.
Right.
That are not afraid to be annexed.
Right.
Because it'll be so many more benefits for us.
Okay. So one of the things that they said would be a benefit is that the city police would be patrolling more there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if that's good, bad, or ugly
Mhm.
because, you know, I know that the city is trying to get their numbers up as far as, you know, being able to patrol what they got.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm thinking, if I'm right, that the parish basically patrols
Yeah.
Payne subdivision.
Yeah, the sheriff department.
Right.
You
Okay.
see, and I've been seeing them a lot more
Okay.
than I used to.
Right.
I see them patrolling around, every day.
I remember when Brother
Mhm.
Powell
Mm-hmm.
was on the force, they really made their presence known in Payne subdivision.
Yeah.
But I'm just trying to give some of the pluses
Uh-huh.
that they have, and I know more than likely I'm gonna get some calls to say, "Well, Pastor, are you trying to push this thing?" First of all, I ain't trying to push nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just letting you know that it was out there
Yeah.
once before.
Mm-hmm.
There were people in the Payne subdivision area who came to me about it,
Mm-hmm.
who came to you about it. There were people that was outside of Payne subdivision that wanted Payne subdivision to be annexed in and asked about it.
Yeah.
You know.
Right.
So since it was an elephant in the room,
Mm-hmm.
I said, well, let me talk to Sister Brown and see what was, did you get anybody to come and ask about it, inquire about it? too?
Several people,
Yeah.
like they want it.
Mhm.
I think a big issue is people just being afraid of change.
Right.
They don't know what that's going to look like,
Mm-hmm.
and
And even if it's positive change,
right.
I don't know it's positive. you
Yeah,
know?
right. So that's been the big issue with that.
Yeah.
I don't know if that is something that's going to happen right away. I
It
think,
gained traction.
yeah,
You know,
and
because
I think getting more people educated, because a lot of people don't come to the meetings and stuff, so they really don't know a whole lot of what that encompasses.
that's right, what it looks like.
Yeah, what it looks like.
Mhm.
So I'm going to educate myself more so that I can educate the community, and maybe we get some more positive feedback. People can give a more educated
Right.
decision on what they want to do.
Right.
If they want to be for it or against it.
Because I can give you another scenario that has been proposed to us as well. And that is to do a township that runs from where the light is at all the way across the bridge on the Campty Cutoff
Okay.
and turning it into where we have our own mayor and or whatever you want to call them,
Right.
principal, whatever
Right.
case may be.
Mhm.
That has been something that they want to do
Yeah.
because they said we can control our own destiny, we can do this. But you got to understand this too. Little local towns now are really, really suffering as far as getting revenue. You got to know people
Yeah.
to get things
That's
done.
one of the biggest
That's
issues.
right. You know,
Yeah.
And so, I don't know what, as a matter of fact, the late Ricky Smith was one of the ones who he and we talked, and others
Yeah.
who, well-thinking people who thought well about that. And, again, one way or the other, I just want what's best for us in that area.
Right.
Yeah. And so I do know this much. There is an opportunity to have more housing and things like down that Campty Cutoff and that. But we can't do much of nothing when we don't have industry that's coming in here.
That's right. Yeah.
Because
that
the
hurts.
fundings that come from out at Trust Joy, they don't come to the parish. Let me show you what they did. They annexed it so that it would come into the city. Yeah. So
it
that
takes
money-
away more money from
That's
the
right.
parish.
That money don't come to the parish. That money doesn't come to, and this was a Wayne McCullum's deal.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason when those people who were trying to sue Trust Joy and things like that. See, that's stuff they don't tell.
Yeah, that's stuff we don't know about.
You know, they had a vested interest to get up and lie.
Mm-hmm.
You know, now may get mad for what I'm telling you, but there were black people in that area that was hurt behind that. You know,
Yeah.
but we took profit over people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we don't care about the people there
It's about the profit.
because we're gonna lose a whole lot of profit.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
But God cares about the people.
that's right.
And, you know, they had people who had been medically disenfranchised behind this. And this happens all the time.
Yep.
The powerful prophet is abusing the people. And it should never be.
That's right.
God Almighty. What's some of the, we got the cleanup this Saturday. What time again?
At 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Well, that ain't bad timing, y'all, because I remember, I guess about 6 or 7, and you know who would come out on his little go-kart and things like that. Nothing but the sugar man himself. Sugar Wafer. What's up, my boy? Look, and I just want to lift God up for him because, listen, he if anything he can do to help, he's always there to
That's
help.
right.
And all of the people in the great metropolis of the beautiful Payne
That's
subdivision.
right. That's going to be our word. The beautiful.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Payne subdivision.
Yes,
Yep.
indeed.
Yep.
And so we got that this weekend. Any other things?
And what we do is every other Saturday, we clean up.
Okay.
So it's like twice a month.
All right.
That way we can catch it, not wait like 2-3 months to
that
do
was-
another cleanup. Well, we're going to catch it up, and that way
Right.
when we do go out on Saturday mornings, we don't have to spend all day out there because
Right.
it's not going to be, a overload of trash.
And then I don't know what we have to do. There's certain areas that I guess the trash kind of migrates in that little area that we just talked about, and then up toward the front part, you know.
And see, what we have is individuals that are working those areas.
Okay.
So during the week, we pass by and we check and we make sure
Wow.
the trash is not piling up.
Yeah.
And we get out and pick up whatever's there, and I have several neighbors that
Right.
work these areas, the main little areas, by the
Right.
creeks and
Right,
stuff
right,
up
right.
front.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
we
yeah.
keep a check on that every day.
And y'all, we got our own lake that run through our
Yes, we do.
community.
We got our own little creek running through.
That's it. We gonna make it nice and all that
That's
stuff.
right. That's
Look,
right.
we're gonna take a little break, and when we come back, we're gonna wrap it up. And Ms. Brown, we're here with our very own president
Uh-oh.
of the organization of Payne Subdivision.
Put it out
and
there.
we'll be right back. Yes, indeed. I'll tell you.
Yeah, that's what we doing. Is I got like Lynette and her husband on the back.
Yeah.
They watch the little creek right there. Then we got the other little creek.
Yeah, that's him.
Now who is that?
That is Pat.
Oh, that's Pat.
Pat
Okay.
Johnson. Yeah.
I don't know him.
He has a clothing line called Endless Pain. It's the same, spelled the same way
Yeah.
as Payne Subdivision.
Oh, okay.
But he called it
In
Endless
this pain. Okay.
And there's a story behind it.
GW Associates
You know,
consistently
I know you
educates
remember
advocates for our clients while continually reinforcing our commitment
the
to build
murder that
relationships
happened
and
back
trust.
there
As an independent
at
insurance
the.
agency,
I guess that was the
GW
end
Associates
of.
provides a variety of carriers
Is that the
with
end of
clients for
Michelle?
best choices to protect
Yeah,
current
yeah. I
assets,
think that's the end of
future
Michelle's
The
life.
rapper you talking about that
Right,
got killed?
right. Bull.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish
Ain't
we.
that Sherry Lou?
and life insurance.
That ain't
That ain't
It's
Sherry.
on Michelle.
It's on Michelle.
Yeah,
It's
Michelle
all the
and
way to
Sherry.
the end.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Those-
where he was killed is right
Right.
there at Cherry Loop and
That's right.
Michelle.
Those kids were just coming out of the studio, and whatever happened,
Yeah,
they
5 seconds.
claimed it. Whoever it was, you know.
Or JWOinsurance.com.
And we are back. What's good? What good come out of pain? A whole lot.
Yes,
you know.
indeed.
When you talk about pain, no child coming to the earth realm without pain.
That's right.
So there has to be a pain in order for there to be something birthed.
Birth, something
And I want you
beautiful.
to understand that there are great things that's being birthed in pain.
And that's one of the things with the roses, you know, and the
Yeah,
play on the word
yeah,
pain,
yeah,
the beauty,
yeah,
the roses,
yeah.
you know. And so I'm just so excited about where we headed, you know.
I like that.
Yeah, yeah.
You see, it depends on how you grab the rose, which will determine either the pain or the beauty.
Not a beauty, yeah.
Yeah. Some folks see it as pain because you grab the thorn. But I remember the story about the young man who grabbed the thorn, but he smiled about it. And they said, well, why are you smiling with blood coming down your hand? He said, but you don't know who gave this rose to
Oh,
me.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I just grabbed it the wrong way. But this is the last thing my mama gave to
Oh.
me. Yeah. And so
Wow.
I'm just, listen, whatever, if you would, give them how they can partner with what's going on. And again, we're going to get it where it is at least nonprofit, but more so getting a 501c3 status
Right.
in order for you to apply for different grants and things so that it can be able to do things on a bigger scale,
Right.
bigger
Right.
level.
Right.
And let me just kind of share people the difference between a nonprofit organization and a 501c3 organization. A nonprofit organization is not for profit, and you can get some small grants and things like that. But the difference between them is if you're 501c3, you've gone through the necessary requirements to declare you with a green light that says whatever is given to you can be written off without any question.
Right.
Because you've gone through the necessary requirements and the scrutiny from the federal government that says you are legitimate. You know?
Right.
So when you have a 501c3 status, if people like a Walmart or one of these big plants, they give you money, they giving it to you not just to give it, they giving it to you because they want to write off.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And I understand, you know. So we want a bowl that you can dump money into that is being used to help upbuild our community.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
And make us more tax-based, because without taxes, you can't do certain things in your community.
That's right.
even.
Yeah.
You know, some folks don't want to pay taxes,
But it
but you
goes
want
hand
to
in hand,
right,
you
and
know?
you want to look like the Texas districts but you don't want to pay
You wanna
no
pay.
money. Louisiana is like
Yeah.
that. You want to know why them independent school districts are where they are? Because of property
They're
tax.
paying, yeah.
They pay for what they want.
Mm-hmm.
Pay for the roads, pay for the schools, pay for all that.
Yeah.
And we go over, oh, we want to be like Texas. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
You want to
You
look
don't
like
wanna pay.
Texas, but you don't want to pay like Texas.
That's right.
But look, anything else before we get out of here?
I just want to thank y'all so much for inviting me,
we
little old me.
thank you.
And we're just going to do our best to make Payne wonderful.
Listen, she talking about little old her. Look, we think a lot about you. And so thank God for you. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Talk Back Maggotish. We'll see you the same time tomorrow. Look on the bounds so that you'll know who's going to be here so you can stay tuned. God bless you. God keep you is my prayer. I love you. And you can't do nothing about it. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
That hour went by so fast.
I know. I tell you, I keep you talking one way or another.
I'm telling you. Yeah, I appreciate y'all so much. My mouth is so dry.
Yeah,
I appreciate y'all so much.
peace in the east. Yeah.
95 bounce.
Yes, indeed. Bounce like that.
Yeah.
Come along and ride on the fantastic voyage. I'm the captain of this vessel, and I want to take you on a cruise. Yeah. Come alive,
You don't
yeah.
know to get left behind.
Understand?
Come on with us.
We want to play it for you. Yeah, one of